this meeting to order. If you please join me for the flag salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Welcome everybody for being here on a noon meeting. We have any translation needs? Okay, seeing none, then we'll go on. Before we approve the agenda, I would like to add a executive session for 30 minutes to discuss the performance of a public employee. And also under board member discussion, I would like to add a line there for discussion of public comment also.
I make a motion to approve the amended agenda.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
So carries. Okay, we'll go on to public comment at this moment. Do we have any?
No.
Okay, seeing none. And then we don't have student representatives, so we will move on to board member discussion right now. Aaron, would you happen to have a legislative report?
I don't have anything for today. At the conference, I did get a chance to discuss some legislative things. But we'll be talking more about that at our next board meeting when we cover all of the stuff from the conference.
Okay, thank you. The next thing is board member commitment to attend graduation ceremonies. I would like to definitely do the high school one this year.
I will do 8th grade promotion. Do we have a date and a time yet for that? I know Azaro also wanted to do 8th grade promotion. We both have daughters promoting this year.
June 14th. We'll confirm the time with Principal Gonzalez.
Okay.
So we'll still need another board member for high school graduation and Desert Oasis graduation too.
I believe Azaro is going to do the high school as well.
Okay.
Yep.
And then, I can do Desert Oasis. And
Yeah, I'd be happy to be at either one of those two as well.
Great. Okay.
Do we know when those two ceremonies take place? Graduation is the 7th?
The 7th.
Same for DOHS?
No, DOHS will be the following Monday, the 10th.
Okay.
Desert Oasis is Director Baginski.
And I'll be there as well.
And Aaron.
Then we've got the Scootney Springs site visit coming up. Let me pull that up. That will be April 15th at 8 a.m. Is there any questions on that?
I will not be attending that.
Okay.
Ken, we did have one additional item.
Okay.
The scholarship night at Othello High School on May 7th. Just wanted to confirm how many board members might be attending that event.
I know I
I'll be
will.
there.
Yep. Probably quorum.
Yeah, okay.
What time's that?
Usually it's I think a 6 p.m. start, but I'll confirm that as well.
Yeah. I have 6:30 in my calendar, but that could be wrong. It could be 6 or 6:30.
Okay, the other thing that I'd like to add on to there is our public comment right now is currently at the beginning of the meeting. And I would like to move it to the end of the meeting for several reasons. A lot of times there's a discussion that goes on during the meetings that might answer a lot of the questions that people have in public comment. So that would be a good opportunity sometimes to answer a lot of the questions that the public has. It's a good opportunity, way to get some public to sit through our meetings too. And just to see what everything goes on.
I agree. I think it'd be very beneficial if they were, like Ken said, a lot of times, whether it's in superintendent items or somewhere else in our meeting, we address the concern that people are here for. And so if we were able to move their public comment to the end of the meeting, odds are their concerns would be addressed. So I
Mhm.
agree, Ken.
And or they'd have more information at that
Yes.
time, so it would be a better
Yep.
situation for everyone.
Okay, that doesn't take a vote, that just takes a,
Yeah, it looks like we had at least 3 board members who are thinking that might be helpful for our public, so we'll make those adjustments to the agendas moving forward. Would you like us to put it in today's agenda, for example, it would be right before item F, upcoming events and board assessment? Is that where you'd like it, or,
yes.
I think it could even go in front of policy review.
okay?
That's just me though. Because typically, whether it's in superintendent information or district priorities,
It's all covered.
that's when those things are covered.
Yes, it's all covered by then.
Okay, we'll get it adjusted and get some feedback from you.
Perfect.
Great, thank you. Now we'll go on to, is there any other board discussion?
No.
Okay, then we will go on to the required approvals. Do I have a motion for the required approvals?
I motion to approve the required approvals.
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? So carries. Then we'll go on to accounts payable warrants 2. And I will be abstaining from this vote. Do we have a motion?
I motion to approve those accounts payable.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
And abstaining? So passed. Superintendent's information.
Yeah, thank you, Ken. I just briefly wanted to let the folks who have an opportunity to view our meetings know that we are going to comment and provide an update in superintendent informational items and perhaps under assurance of organizational performance, tying our learnings at NSBA, the National School Board Association Conference, to the work that's been happening in our system. And with our administrators and with our teachers, it's important that when they get professional development and training opportunities that we bring that learning back to the district, and we're going to follow their lead and have a chance to do that at our next board meeting. But I did want to thank each of you for attending the conference. I know it's not always easy travel and being away from your families and dedicating that much time and energy to your own learning and development, and really looking forward to presenting some of the things we learned and affirmed about the work that's happening in Othello, and then some of the new things that we should consider, or things that we heard about that we know we're doing that we need to do a better job of communicating and be more clear about. So wanted to let folks know that was coming, and but we didn't get back till about 10:30 last night, so it was a little bit of a quick turnaround, but looking forward to sharing those items in the coming weeks.
Great, thank you, Pete. That will go to D1, district priorities.
Yeah, again, we're going to tie that in at our next session, Ken, so just
And policy review, we've got some DOPs in the 5,000. Again, if you get a chance to take a look at those, review them, any questions or comments, get back, because they will be, well, most of these are being retired, I see. Okay,
And if we're retiring them, that was on WASDA's recommendation, is that correct? Okay.
okay, we'll go on to upcoming events. Scootney Springs site visit, April 15th. Special board meeting for the selection of our scholarship recipients. That will be April 22nd. and that will be at the high school. Normally,
It'll be here,
it's gonna be here?
yeah.
Okay,
That's when we make our decision on who we're giving scholarships to.
yes. Normally, we've met at noon. Haven't we, the high school?
No, to make our
Okay.
decision?
Yeah.
No, we typically
Okay.
meet like an hour before the school board meeting here
Okay,
and review, we do our applications by numbers. And
Yes.
say like, I think number
Yes.
75,
okay.
okay.
So for the new board members, Ken, how does that process go? Just to bring us up to speed? Or how does that work? For Pete, I just,
So each of the students at Othello High School, the seniors, has an opportunity, and DOHS, to apply for local scholarships. So there's a packet that all the students fill out, and then there's a list of scholarships that they might be interested or eligible for. You'll get, so if 100 students at our two high schools apply for scholarships, but only 60 qualify for the board scholarship, you'll get those 60 applications. You'll get a chance to review those, and in the past, depending on how many we get, sometimes it might mean each of you get 15, and you're going to select one person. Or we might say, well, here's our top 10, now you're all just going to get the top 10. So we'll think about how many we get and what the process will be. You'll read their packet and their information, and then you'll make a determination on who we'd like to recognize, which will happen on May 7th. That's when we award the scholarships.
And that night too, we'll also have the amount that we have available to us. And depending how many that we feel that are deserving of it, then that's how we can split it up too,
thank you.
on each one. Okay. And then we got our regular board meeting on April 22nd, here at 7 PM. Next, we'll go on to board self-assessment of the meeting.
Short meeting.
Quick agenda.
Yep.
But it covered everything we needed to.
Yep.
Anything else to add to that?
No.
Just my appreciation for the board members making it on a noon meeting and everybody else here too.
Apologies for being late.
It's all good.
Okay, and then at this moment, we'll go, the board will recess into executive session for 30 minutes to discuss the performance of a public employee. No action will be taken following the executive session. We'll meet back in Pete's office in about 3 minutes.